Hey there, this is Sandy Reese. I'm actually outside my office today, just back from a big conference, and I need to unload the car. And I thought while I did that, I might give you a tip or two how to get the most from your conference experience. I love conferences myself. I love going and meeting other people because, a lot of times that's when you find out you're not the only one dealing with whatever problem it is that you've got. And you can get so many ideas and so many good nuggets out of all the speakers that are there. And a lot of times I just get really good affirmation for myself that I'm on the right track and that things are really going well. Sorry, the door's really squeaky. And I wanted to give you a tip. I actually gave this tip to the people in my session at my conference, and here it is. You know how, oh gosh, that box was heavy. You know how sometimes you can get a lot of ideas from a good conference, and you can take pages and pages and pages of notes. Well, here's what I told the people in both of my sessions to do. Go back, like right now, the minute you're fresh back from a conference, and actually if you can do it before you get back to your office, it's even better. Go back through and look at all your really hot ideas and circle the top 3. Get those top 3 ideas chosen pretty quickly, and then the very first one, like whichever one you think is the hottest that will really move you forward the fastest, take that one hot idea and go ahead and calendar it in. Get a time marked on your calendar in the next week or so that you can get started on that idea. If you'll do that, then you will actually move forward with all the really cool stuff that you've learned at your conference. If you don't, you're going to wind up with a whole bunch of notes. You'll have like a notebook full of really cool ideas, and you won't ever do anything with it. And you won't see them again until someday when you're cleaning your office out. And then you're going to be like, oh man, that was a great conference, but you didn't really get all that much out of it. So you got to implement, you got to get it going. You got to take those great ideas and go do something with them, because otherwise not a whole heck of a lot is going to happen. So if you have favorite conferences in your industry, that's awesome. I know I usually do. If you don't, you're welcome to join us. We at Get Fully Funded, we host the Inspired Fundraising Retreat, which is coming up. It is in August. It's August 17th, 18th, and 19th in Atlanta, and I'm really sorry. It will be really hot in Atlanta in August. But what we're going to do there is take you through all the pieces and parts that you need to implement if you're going to really ratchet up your donor-based fundraising, especially for year end. So if that's something that you need some help with, you'd like some ideas, you'd like some insight, some best practice, maybe hear some things that some other people have done that have worked really well and get really inspired by that, then I'm going to invite you to join us. The link is inspiredfundraisingretreat.com. We still have plenty of seats left right now, and we would love for you to come and join us for that conference. I promise you will leave with pages and pages and pages of notes. That's what happened last year with all the folks who came. One girl told me she had writer's cramp from taking so many notes at that conference, which I think is awesome, because that means I gave her plenty of stuff to think about and work on and ideas that she could take back and use right away. So those are my tips for you. If you're like me, you're a conference nerd, kind of a conference junkie, you like going and learning, you just got to make sure that you get the most you can out of that so that was a good investment. Otherwise, you just spend a lot of money and a lot of time to go to an event that maybe you weren't able to really leverage fully. Yeah, hopefully you'll come away from a conference just with your head full and be thinking about things differently and just have a little bit different mindset, or maybe you're re-enthused and invigorated about some things. And what I'd really encourage you to do, again, go back through your notes, circle the top 3 things that you learned, pick the first one, schedule it, like calendar it in, get it on your calendar, because that's how you're going to get the most out of that experience. That's your fundraising tip. If you have ideas on how to make a conference experience better, go ahead and leave them in the comments. And if you want to come join us at the Inspired Fundraising Retreat, we would love to have you there. It's going to be a ton of fun. Whew. All right, I got to go. I got some really heavy boxes that are going to require me to have both hands now. See you guys later. Bye.